Just gonna go ahead and chop our breasts down where they're a little bit thinner. All right, so to get our stuff, get our chicken to where it's a little tastier, I'm just gonna bake it like this, and we're gonna add some garlic powder, like a whole lot though, because I'm about to start tossing this everywhere, and I wanna make sure that there's enough in there that it can be distributed pretty well. Because I just stick my hand in and grab some. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just dump this on in there. I'm gonna pour the whole thing in there. Just gonna get my hands all in there and just nasty. And y'all, haven't even preheated my oven. That's gonna be all right. And if I'm being real honest, I don't always preheat my oven anyway. 90% of the time I don't. Now, it's time to just pop this in the oven and let it do its thing. Meanwhile, you and I are gonna make us some noodles. Now, I start out with 3 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3. We have a decent dough ball here. I kneaded this for about 5 minutes, but this is what you want it to look like. See how it bounces back really nicely? That's what you're looking for. It's not the smoothest, it's not the most perfect, obviously, and my hands look horrible, but this will turn into really nice noodles, and we'll be back once that is done. For now though, I'm gonna wrap it up in some saran wrap and place it in the fridge to rest while I do other things. I'm just gonna do it with the Freddy Krueger hands because okay, so for our vegetable side, we're gonna be having some roasted broccoli, and then we're also gonna have some sourdough discard cheddar bay biscuits. Okay, I don't know where this recipe came from, how I make my cheddar bay biscuits with the sourdough discard. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder. It calls for 2 teaspoons of salt. We need a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. We need 4 cups of shredded cheese, which I don't know that I have that much, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, that's a whole bag. And then we need 2 cups of sourdough discard. Okay, so 2 cups it is. And we're close enough to 2 cups right there. We're gonna call that 2 cups. I swear I think I made this recipe up and it just worked out, so I wrote it down. So if it doesn't work out for you, or if it doesn't work out this time, I'll show you. Like, I'll show you. Because me trusting my own recipes, questionable. Oh, there it went. Wait. That thing is a piece of junk. Anyway, that's how I feel about that, folks. And it's not good. I'm not gonna wrestle that alligator. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this milk in there. And that should, oh, that's not milk. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this half and half in there. And that ought to wet it up just a little bit, enough that I can, you know, get it put together. Because any other recipe would be calling for milk, so it only makes sense to me that that's what needs to go in there to get it done correctly, you know? Now my hands are all nasty again. I swear, I said this was gonna be easy. Not, now here I am. I swear every time I say I'm gonna make something easy, I'm not gonna put that, it's gonna be low effort, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, it's gonna be quick. Guess what? I always put everything I've got into it. Are we just gonna call that the second win because I'm tired? You know, because like I'm tired. And I do that whenever I'm tired too. I go above and beyond when I'm tired. All right, I'm just gonna pop these in the oven with the chicken. By the way, the chicken is looking delicious. Clean this all up again. Now that our chicken is pretty much done, I'm just gonna transfer it over here to this cookie sheet, and then I'm gonna put my broccoli in here so that I can have the broth and the Italian seasoning, the Italian dressing to put my broccoli in. And honestly, have I ever done it like this before? Absolutely not. But you know what? This is the best thing I could think of to do for dinner, and I know it's gonna be delicious. So, I figured I'd take y'all along on this ride with me. Because it's always a wild ride in here with the food. Because there's a few things I do the same way every single time, you know? But what's the fun in doing it the exact same way every single time? Right, Silas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we having tonight?
Basically, chicken parmesan. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour this over my chicken. This is the Priano. Correct me, yell at me if you want to, I don't care. Marinara sauce from Aldi, and y'all, this is some good stuff. I like it a lot, actually. The other stuff is pretty good, but not like this. Okay, so we're just gonna call that good enough. I am gonna take a spoon and just kind of make sure it's kind of spread out pretty decently over the pieces of chicken. And earlier, whenever I was pulling this chicken out, I did burn myself. Before I pop this back in the oven, though, I'm running out of space in my oven, as y'all can probably imagine. Anyway, that was good. Told y'all, it's good stuff. All right, so oh, okay, cool. Okay, so into the burning hot lava it goes. For all this. That's okay, though. I've got more bags. Before I send it in there for its final destination call, I'm just going to kind of toss it into the yumminess. Okay, so to the oven it goes. Okay, on to our noodles. Yay! Y'all have a great night, because I'm enjoying one of these. I can't really wave right now, but Callie can. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.